Welcome to Thursday Night Football. It's a whiteout, ladies and gentlemen, in Cincinnati. The Bengals are fired up, and this building is a rocking.
Count me in. 15 seconds to live. We're ready to go. The heart's racing. The heart's racing.
3, 2, 1. Transition music, push.
Yeah. Here I come, gonna go boom, boom, boom.
This is all the aerial shot. Fading music, fading music.
Keep waving, 5 seconds. I got you.
Party, party, let's get naughty, naughty, naughty. I'm feeling fresh, I'm feeling fine. Ain't nobody here gonna waste my time.
This is all 4, set 3.
Go 24.
No breaks.
Strike a pose, make the lens go zoom. Gonna go 3, 2, 1.
It's showtime. Day before game day, we have a lot of crews who are in here doing a lot of pre-production work. So we're gonna go up to our Pyro team. I'm Alex Schweppe, and I'm the game and event entertainment coordinator for the Cincinnati Bengals. Essentially, I get to throw a party on game day for 65,000 fans. On Thursday Night Football, there are opportunities to really elevate our game day show. For this white Bengal game, we're gonna be doing all white Pyro, which is a first time. This is our office rooftop. This is our Pyro location number 1. We installed 3 different canopy shots on the west side and on the east side, which has 3 shots per, plus our 7 right here, which equals 25 shots, which is about 3 times the amount of Pyro on a normal game day.
What we have here is a typical setup. Each individual one of these tubes is a white comet with a white line. So you get a white push-up color, and then the white comet will actually go about 250 feet in the air. Normally, there'll be different colors. There'll be white, there'll be orange. This game, excluding the national anthem, everything we do is white. It's kind of funny. We took all of our other colors and we put them in a different room so nobody could get to them. And we went through, we verified all the labels on the boxes were white. Then we took everything out, laid them out on the table, verified they were white again. When we put them into the plates, we checked them one more time just to make sure. There were hurdles that we had to work through, right? The obvious hurdle was the roof is canvas, so we can't shoot off the roof. So we found these rooftops on the concession stand. If you look up, that outrigger beam actually comes over top of the roofs that we'd like to shoot off of. So we spent a significant amount of time with the fire department working out the angle so we were able to clear that outrigging arm, but then still have an effect that the fans could see. It sounds as if we're really close to it, but if you actually stand back here and watch the shot, we clear with safety distance ×2.
We've really ramped up our show. We're gonna be having our new white Bengal uniforms. We're gonna have our Ring of Honor ceremony. On Thursday night, we're gonna go big. Hey, sorry, we're running a little late. Now I get to stand awkwardly. Yeah. That's okay. With the shortened week, we gotta be on point. Right when Monday hits, we're bringing out all email communication, making sure all teams are on the same page. Then on Wednesday, we're full rehearsal mode.
Team run out, that's gonna be about 13 minutes out from, is that right?
Full team run out at 9 minutes.
Full team run out is at 9 minutes from kickoff.
Everything we do on game day is just broken down to the second. Everyone on our content team meets to go full line item by line item script review. It's just super important for our team to be on time and to hit all their cues.
All right, so we were just talking about mic'd up. So the mic'd up is gonna be Ted Karras this week. Any issues with shooting with the giant box lens or anything like that? All right, cool. You're gonna be able to zoom in on his nostrils with that thing, so it should be good.
My name is Seth Tanner. I'm the director of content. Do I look stupid with the legs crossed?
You can't see it. We're above the waist.
Okay. I come from like a video production background, and when it comes to content, there's a whole lot more to it than just video.
A little bit of change with the shot from the last game. I didn't really like the wall. There's no editing, so like your shot has to be good the entire time. When you have a Thursday night game, you're working weeks in advance in order to be ready for that primetime game. There is so much to be done in such a short amount of time. You are going non-stop. You want to give me the skinny? What's going on?
Player intro's done, pending any revisions that you have.
For this game day, I'm actually going to be the director for the video board show, so I will be choosing which cameras go up. My producer will be guiding me as to which elements we're going to be going to next. We're inside the control room right now. It's actually the command center on game day, so while we're controlling the visuals up on the video board, we're also communicating and directing the stage managers down on the field. And about 8 seconds in, that should clear out. We are just about to get into finalizing the show content. You do a lot of pre-built elements, kind of what I would describe as Rube Goldberg machine-styled buttons that if I do this, it's gonna do this, 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 and this. So a lot of sitting in front of computer screens, making sure everything is well-oiled going into tomorrow. While we feel like it's in a good place, there's a lot of fine-tuning at this point to make sure that it presents extremely well.
So here we are at our Ruler of the Jungle stage. This stage was a huge push by our team to truly bring the jungle to life. The Ruler of the Jungle comes through the leaves, slam a staff. We go full cryo with orange effect to make it look like it's fire. And then we have full ring pyro going for just this huge, loud, energetic moment. If you got stock in black zip ties, you're welcome, because I buy them all. I didn't wear a belt today, my bad, guys. Our stadium's outdoors, so if we have a normal 1 o'clock kick, why would we need lights? When we are able to kick when it's dark, we go all out. We're also adding 6 cryo units. That cryo, which is smoke, is able to illuminate our lights a little better and just really showcase these bad boys up here. As a game pres kind of nerd, I think a pregame tradition is necessary because what we do is to give our team that home field advantage. So we took the Who Dey chant, which has been around for years, and then we're like, how do we make that into more of a tradition moment to inject energy into our stadium? You'll hear the PA say, "Are you ready? 3, 2, 1." Then you'll point, "Who Dey, Who Dey."
I'm Sean Who Dey Baby Moore, and I'm going to be leading the East-West Who Dey chant to kick off the 4th quarter here at Paycor Stadium.
Sean's so good. This is great. Love the energy. I think the big thing is be a little bit more premeditative of the beat because that camera's going to be slightly delayed.
I live in Tampa, and as you know, there's a big storm that happened to be moving through a little farther south of where I am, and my flight got canceled Monday night, and I drove 16 hours with all the traffic and everything and got in at 5 a.m. this morning, and we're here, ready to practice this and get it down pat.
Woo! And it's gonna work, right?
Absolutely. Way to go, y'all. With every game, you always try to make an adjustment based off of how the previous game went. Constantly, we're trying to make changes to the game day show to make it better and better. For the East-West Who Dey chant, we're gonna get the West side to say who, we're gonna get the East side to say day. Going into something like this, you have to properly educate the fans so that everybody's on board because you're trying to get 65,000 people to all do the same exact thing. And you're trying to make it as seamless as possible so they feel like, yeah, we want to do it again at the next game. You got a white outfit for tomorrow? No? Come on. Just throw whatever you got into the laundry with some bleach.
My name is Adam Nolman, and I'm the equipment manager for the Cincinnati Bengals. The normal work week for us, starting Monday, would be clean up from the game before, cleaning jerseys, repairing holes. With this game being on Thursday, it does change things a little bit because we're on a shorter week. We're coming off the road, and we'll have one practice, a walkthrough, and then Thursday will be the game, so it's a quick week. This is the first time in 2 years that we've worn the Color Rush jerseys. We brought these back to match the new white helmets. It's a really clean look. Everybody's excited about it. With introducing a new helmet, it is a challenge because the guys aren't wearing this every single day like they would their orange helmets. This helmet's Trey Hendrickson's, and the padding is custom to his head. When you get these new helmets in, a lot of times they'll wear it throughout OTAs and training camp and it starts to break in, but we've only worn the white helmet a couple times in practice, so on his, he's one example where we swapped out all the padding. One of the biggest things during a game is anybody having an issue with the helmet. We've ordered roughly 120 new helmets in the last few months, and we have backup helmets on the sideline. So if anything ever happened, we kind of treat it like a NASCAR pit stop, throw it right on and possibly not even miss a play. We'll finish up packing, and tomorrow we'll come in before the team does. And the day seems to go a lot quicker than you would expect it to, and next thing you know, you're walking out and the lights are on and the game starts. We're excited.
It is just a little bit past 8. We are officially 24 hours until kickoff.
All right, stand by 10.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
3, 2.
1.
Running macro. Just looking at what we've built so far, there's just some timing things that we gotta make just very small slight adjustments to. We're a couple seconds off here, a couple seconds off there. That was weird. I guess it already broke, I don't know why. Everything just went full for some reason.
When things do go wrong, what people don't really understand is that there are hundreds of computers all driving these different things. So you have to assume that something is going to break and have backup plans to the backup plans.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, roll video.
That's more like it.
All right, live shot.
And here goes individual lineup. Starting at left tackle, blah, 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 blah. And it's that guy. Starting at quarterback from LSU, Joe Burrow.
So yeah, we have 2 minutes for individual starters. So do you want to go back and time it up then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Schweppy on the PA. The guy's born to do the PA announcing.
At linebacker from Wyoming, number 55, Logan Wilson.
He got a full-time job here at the Bengals so that he could part-time PA, quite honestly.
I got my retirement job ready to go. At D tackle from Colorado, number 68, Josh Tupou.
We're delivering a very different product than what's at home. Everything that we do it through the lens of how does it create a good time for people and how does it affect the home field advantage. We're here to get you off your asses and, make some noise. Fourth quarter, as long as we're back full with 15 seconds left on the clock, we'll be good.
All right, awesome.
Cool.
That's great.
We just wrapped up. We're gonna put everything to bed for the night. Come back early tomorrow and we'll have at it again. Test everything another time through, double check everything's working, and hopefully we'll be ready for the show by 2 o'clock.
It's game day, Cincinnati. Dolphins Bengals tonight on Thursday Night Football. Don't forget to wear your white.
Before a game, we'll go around and just double check, make sure the players' game pants are correct, their socks, gloves, their helmet, shoulder pads, everything's ready to go in their locker.
Being around these guys every day for however long, you get a feel for what they like. Who likes white gloves? Who likes orange gloves? Who likes black gloves? Joe Mixon, our running back, he doesn't wear anything without this mock, and unfortunately it's an older Nike shirt, but we have some stocked and stored away somewhere just for him, so he'll be covered for a while. I mean, you could see the tag and everything inside. It's worn out. He's probably had this since he got here, his rookie year, so. T and Jamar are probably the big cleat guys. They wear a lot of cleats. They'll go through a lot of gloves and cleats, actually. Burrow, he's usually pretty good with about 3 cleats a year.
My name's Luke Johnson. I'm a producer with the Bengals. I help create content for our social platforms, for our in-house video board. Typically, I arrive to the stadium about 6 hours before kickoff. I'll grab the pads of that player that we're gonna mic up and start taping them up. Every week we take an approach of looking at what storylines are heading into that game. If one player's on a tear, we might mic him up, so it kind of just depends on a weekly basis.
Tonight we're micing up Ted Karras. He's new to our team this year. Been showing a lot of great energy in the post-game.
Bengals roll Thursday night, get ready!
I think the one thing I always try to remember with these mic'd ups is that something might go wrong and really just being prepared to troubleshoot that. Because, each second that the mic is down could be a time where you get one of your best sound bites, or that player makes an amazing play, and if the microphone's down, then you miss that. My first time miking up pads, we mic'd up someone for Back Together Saturday, and the mic got pinched almost instantaneous. So that's one thing I do, is to really protect the microphone by adding this extra neoprene, just because if we don't have this, then there's no mic'd up. Shake here. Make sure everything's good. We'll go out to the field, do an audio check, and then these pads go back on the shelf, and the next time Adam will hear them is when he comes out for warm-ups with these on.
Check 1, 2. Check 3, 4.
My name is Elizabeth Blackburn. I'm our Director of Strategy and Engagement. We're unveiling our white helmet, and we wanted to connect the fans to that new look. We're encouraging our fans to wear white. We've got white pom-poms for every seat in the house. We literally put one pom-pom in every single cup holder throughout the stadium.
We are in progress with the poms. They should be done around 6 o'clock. For me personally, I'm gonna go and stop by, meet and greet with the AFTA team and thank them for coming. AFTA is a group of current and former military volunteers. We have about 70 of them here on site to distribute 65,000 pom-poms. It's amazing. They knock this out in like 4 hours, and then they get to enjoy the game from right here. The vision that I have, that I am literally anticipating, like getting emotional when I see it, is this sea of white shaking with excitement. That is the moment for me. That is the vision.
The time is 4:06 and we are 4 hours and 9 minutes away from kickoff. I'm out here outside of player parking waiting for players to arrive. I'm right behind you, Ryan. And they'll just kind of filter in for the next hour and a half. We'll capture photo and video content of them and flip that quickly to post on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever they decide.
Dolphins Bengals coming up tonight. You can watch that game live on Prime Video or NFL Plus. You won't see him wearing that during the game, but man, that's a hell of a suit.
We just shot Joe Burrow coming in. There's so many cameras that are filming this to try to be some of the first to post this. We're gonna get better engagement, we're gonna get better numbers, and really first is the best. So as soon as they walk in, we're against the clock.
Band, please cease all vehicular traffic. Repeat, gates are open.
Hooray, baby! Whoa! We're about an hour and a half out from game time right now. We've made all our checks 3 times now. We started at 8 a.m. this morning loading Pyro in. Once we got all that loaded, we checked this morning, came back at lunchtime, verified all our tests were accurate again. Tested one more time this afternoon at an hour out. We'll have 28 shots that chase in a ring around the stadium, and then a shot that's 28 shots from all positions all at once. That's loud enough that anybody tailgating within earshot is going to hear it, and they're going to start backing up and start heading in. So here we go.
Stand by, Pyro.
Copy. I am armed and ready.
1, go Pyro.
Perfect. Shot clean. It's always good to see the first chase and all hit. Now we're ready. We got 1 hour.
We'll do a live shot right here at the 30-yard line with 30 minutes left on the clock. So you got about 30 minutes. I just want to make sure I knew who you guys were. So I'm not looking around for you guys. Mike Weber, I've been here about 20 years. I've seen 200 plus games, playoffs, Thursday night games, Sunday night games, Monday night games, but they're all great. Before kickoff, we just got to make sure everything's organized. We got a script we got to follow. We have 2 people up at the booth that coordinate the me inside my headphones. So they'll tell me who's coming out, what time they're coming out. We always say, over communicate. So we're always talking. I'm always in the headset. Game ball delivery, their last name is Toth. They just want to make sure that you got the pronunciation right.
Yep, we're all set. On game day, I'm in communication with our Pyro team, with our cheer team, and with our stage managers, making sure, hey, is this person staged ready?
So go ahead and send cheer. You need to go ahead and send cheer.
It's a lot of back and forth to make sure we're in the right spot at the right time. Then I talk to our crew back here, be like, all right, we're ready, stand by camera, and then we're into it.
Welcome everybody to Thursday Night Football on Prime Video. I am Carissa Thompson. We're back. We've got a great game ahead of us. The undefeated Miami Dolphins against the reigning AFC champs. It's all coming up next.
All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, stand by, team.
Cue up X, please.
Stand by, Pyro. Hold him, Mike. Hold him.
On my call, you guys. On my call.
3, 2, 1, go Pyro and send team.
Go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
And our Cincinnati Bengals. Let's hear it from our defensive
ready?
starters.
Stand by starters.
Ready to run gold? Run gold. Undercut 5.
Send 55, go 55. Mike, we gotta move.
Going into your pregame show, it is nonstop, one element on top of another. So you're trying to hit the timing by the second, because if you miss it, TV is going to walk over the top of some of the elements that you're trying to do on the field.
As Bill Belichick once put it, we're on to Cincinnati. Yes, we are. As the reigning AFC champion Bengals take the field, Joe Burrow, the top pick in the 2020 draft.
10 seconds till color guard. And we're fading music, and dissolve 5 with CG1 in.
Your resting heart rate is, somewhat normal all the way up until the half hour before kickoff. It immediately shoots up to about 120 to 140 beats a minute through the remainder of the game.
We're gonna go anthem. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go anthem.
Please rise and remove your hats. Performing tonight's national anthem, please welcome singer-songwriter, Cincinnati's own Lauren Elise.
Let's get artsy, y'all. Set 5, slow dissolve 5.
About 5 seconds behind, try and pick up the pace a little bit, wave your arm.
If you don't hit your timing for the national anthem absolutely spot on perfect, that means you're going to be behind on everything else that follows it.
Let's get the lights up for Ruler of the Jungle. Stand by.
And send them. Tracking orange.
Kickoff, 30 seconds.
By the time we get up onto the stage, you're trying to give people enough time to enjoy the Who Dey chant and get into our anthem, which is Welcome to the Jungle by Guns N' Roses. If you want to know what the exact timing is supposed to look like on it, we are trying to get it so perfect that at the culmination of the song, that foot is kicking that ball.
Stadium filling up. It's a lot of white tonight. It's a whiteout Thursday as we begin week number 4 of the 2022 NFL season.